For WKNO News in Memphis, I'm Christopher Blank. The 3 guns that the assailant used during last year's Covenant School shooting, along with 4 others hidden at home, were all obtained legally. 28-year-old Audrey Hale, who also went by Aiden, bought them from 5 different gun stores, stockpiling weapons over the course of about 2 years, the police said. WPLN's Paige Pfleger reports on what has and hasn't changed with Tennessee's gun laws in the year since the shooting.
Tennessee's laws are largely designed to protect gun rights, not to prevent gun violence. At the time of the Covenant shooting, the assailant's parents were concerned about his mental health. But Tennessee law only prevents someone from buying a gun if they've been deemed mentally ill by a court. And Hale didn't have a prior record. His parents thought he only had 1 gun. But there was no way to know for sure because Tennessee doesn't have a registry of firearms to know how many guns a person has. The police said if someone had reported Hale, they would have tried to get his weapons. But the department's only mechanism to do that would have been if he had turned the guns over voluntarily. So, a year after Covenant, if someone's concerned about their loved one becoming the next mass shooter, none of these laws have changed. Paige Pfleger, WPLN News.
Memphis Police are adding to their network of cameras with federal funding. Bill Dries of the Daily Memphian says U.S. Representative Steve Cohen, Memphis Mayor Paul Young, and Memphis Police Interim Chief Saralyn C.J. Davis talked about the funding at City Hall on Tuesday.
Earlier this year, Cohen secured the $1.9 million in federal funding for MPD to be evenly divided between a Sentinel surveillance camera system and an upgrade of police officer equipment. The money comes from community project funding allocated to each congressman. Cohen says cameras will help police work smarter and could be used specifically to tackle auto thefts and vehicle break-ins that have plagued the city recently. For the Daily Memphian, I'm Bill Dries.
Former Memphis Mayor Jim Strickland has been named Dean of the University of Memphis's Cecil C. Humphreys School of Law. Strickland, a U of M alum who was a practicing attorney until he became mayor in 2016, will join the law school's faculty as a professor of practice on April 8th and become dean June 1st. This is 91.1. More news at WKNOFM.org.